All right, let's catch up with DW's Chris Harrington. He's here to talk about these midweek Bundesliga matches. Bayern and Mainz have had good second halves of the season. What does this match mean for both sides?
Well, okay, for Mainz, it's really about momentum for Mainz and Martin Schmidt and company, because the second half of their season, they've been fairly successful. 4 wins, 12 points. They fought themselves to a 5th place in the table. If the season were to end today, hey, they'd qualify for the Europa League. The last time they were that successful, 5 years ago. Coincidentally, 5 years ago was the last time they beat Bayern at Bayern. Bayern this season, they're undefeated at home. Their goalie, Manuel Neuer, 13 clean sheets in total. 7 came at home. I think it'll be business as usual for Bayern Munich. The only thing that could possibly give Mainz a slight advantage is if Bayern's focus isn't on the foreground, but rather the background in Dortmund come Saturday. Now, this is a matchup everyone will be watching, the battle between the 2 top teams, but coincidentally, the last time that Dortmund won at Dortmund was 2012. And the home field advantage, when you look at just the record, it's tied. There is no home field advantage for Dortmund. So it's really interesting to see if they can crack this 8-point difference as far as where they stand right now. But I think Bayern will definitely be the first Bundesliga team to win 4 titles in a row. I don't see anyone derailing Bayern off their train of success.
Train of steaming ahead. Now,
That's
Berlin
right.
are taking on Frankfurt as well. Different story there.
Completely 2 different tales for these teams. Berlin is really the Cinderella team of the season. Very incredible first half. Right now, they're in 3rd position right now. They're qualifying for the Champions League if the roster, the league would end today. The season would end today. And Frankfurt, completely different story. They've been struggling not only at home, but also on the road. They're among one of the worst teams on the road. I think Berlin will definitely satisfy their home crowd when they face Frankfurt, because the goalie in Berlin is also, not too bad. Rune Jahrstein has 9 clean sheets, second behind Manuel Neuer. So I think that defense will keep tight, and Berlin will definitely strengthen their grasp on the 3rd spot in the table.
And Chris, talk to us about the other 2 matches that are taking place on Tuesday.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about the Hannover-Wolfsburg match, okay? Because Hannover, not the greatest season. They have 5 wins. They actually have more wins on the road than they do at home, but they are coming off a win against Stuttgart. They had 2 goals by a defensive player, Christian Schultz, which obviously is not normally under his requirement to score goals for the team, but he came through. And in hosting Wolfsburg, great team at home, real shaky on the road. They're the worst team in the Bundesliga on the road. They only have 1 victory on the road. So it's interesting to see how this will play out. But you can never count out Wolfsburg. I mean, they obviously can rebound. They're playing not too bad in Europe right now. I think this can go either way. But if you look at momentum and you think about the last performance, you might give a slight advantage to Hannover, and maybe they can fight their way out of the relegation zone.
All right, we'll wait and see. We'll catch up with you tomorrow, I hope. Thanks so much, Chris. Greatly appreciate it.